vậy có phải là
Years
lấy
ago,
người sáng qua con
Stephanie was
gà
robbed at gunpoint while working, and she thinks her best friend Sade was directly involved. Today, we're going to unlock the truth. So let's meet Stephanie to hear her side of the story. Everyone, welcome Stephanie to the show. May I have a hug?
I was going to ask you for one.
Of course. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You're absolutely
You smell
beautiful.
so good.
Thank you. Appreciate that. You smell great, too. All right, so please tell me, what happened that night of that robbery? I can only imagine how scared you were.
The night of the robbery, do you want me to, connect the dots, start from the beginning
Please
first?
do, yes.
So the robbery was August 16th.
Okay.
August 12th, 2022, we were having a family trip, my kids, her kids, and other people. August 14th, I get a call from someone she knows, and he's like, how dare you? How could you not tell me? I guess he went through her phone.
Yeah.
And he's like, how could you not tell me everything that she was doing? Why would you not tell me? And I'm like, I'm not your best friend, though. I'm her best friend. I don't owe you any loyalty. I owe her loyalty.
Exactly,
you know?
yeah.
August 16th, at my work, like I said, a coworker was supposed to come in. She called out car issues. Sade knows this person. Later on, I found out that Sade called her and told her not to come in. I don't know how true that is, but that's what they said. And August 16th, I'm here at work. People are making appointments. It's really slow. And someone asked for someone specifically, but that person was not there because I was by myself. The person comes in, and he's like, oh, where's such and such? Didn't we talk on the phone? I told you that person was not here.
Yeah.
So now I'm walking him out. I'm walking to the door, and I open the door, and I hear, turn around. So I turned around, and he has a gun pointed at me. So when he did that, I jumped all the way out, into the hallway. And I didn't have nothing on me, no purse, anything. I'm just like, go ahead, do what you got to do.
Yeah.
I didn't have that. It was no business today, but you go ahead, look in the register.
Yeah, take it, yeah.
Go ahead. Get in here, get in here. He has the gun, pointed at, my rib right here. And he's like, get in. And I was pleading. I could not, I was talking my I ain't even I'm like, you so stupid. You didn't think this through. You should have,
Girl, you could have.
I'm like, my knees were my knees were like this.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're so stupid. You're dumb.
Okay, got it. Okay.
I was nervous. I never been through that. I never had a gun pointed at me.
I'm so very sorry. I mean, I'm glad you're out of it now, that we can talk about it, make the jokes, but I'm so glad.
I mean, they're locked up now.
Yeah.
It was both of them. Then he goes to the back. Just straight to the back to, where there was a stash of money, I guess, where the boss keeps it hidden.
Yeah.
I did not know any about the stash. Sade did know.
Oh.
So, I get a call, and it's my boss. Are you okay? Are you okay? I was watching the cameras. I saw the guy with the gun pointed at you. So, because of her watching the cameras, the cops were called right away. Okay, whatever. Then Sade calls me. I hadn't spoken to her. So, I don't know how she, knew about the robbery. Maybe someone else, called her, because I didn't speak to her. She called me, hey, are you okay? What's going on? I heard this and that. Connecting the dots. Okay. So then, probably, a week later, she calls me. We can't be friends anymore because you're selfish.
And what was her justification for that?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
After the robbery, when she called you and said, are you okay, how did you respond? How did you react?
I was shooken up. I think I was just like, how did you know? That's what I was asking. How the hell you knew? I wish I could remember the answer.
Yeah. But your question to her was like, how did you know about this? How did you know I didn't tell you what was going on?
Yeah.
And so that's where the suspicion
Then the stash, and then the coworker not coming, who is actually a family member of hers. And
how long were y'all friends?
Since 15.
Since 15 years old.
Yeah.
So this is over a decade-long friendship.
Yeah. This is
so you
family.
blame her for the robbery or for being robbed?
Yes, I feel like she knew and did not warn me. You could have definitely called me, sis, don't go to work. Don't go there today. Maybe you don't have to tell me why, but you could just say, don't go in.
And you're going to trust her. Because that's your girl. Yeah. Okay. And how has that robbery affected you? I heard you say earlier.
I got PTSD. I have super trust issues. I have not had real friends ever since then. Even last night, I'm in the hotel. I don't know if she was in my hotel or not, but I don't know. I just put the hanger on the lock, and I'm just I'm scared. I don't want nobody to break in or,
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm dragging it or what, but I literally have not had a friend after that.
So when was the last time you spoke with her?
This girl. She has been trying to come back into my life for the past year, and I've already explained to her that we cannot be friends or do anything until I know the truth. You telling me, oh, I didn't do it, it's not enough for me.
Got it. Do you miss Sade?
I don't know. I can't answer that. I cannot answer anything sentimental until I know the truth. Yeah, I cannot. Okay, yes, I miss having a best friend, sure.
What will happen if you find out that she has not been telling the truth?
can't fight, right?
No fighting. No fighting.
I'ma just be like, you're like delusional.
Yeah.
If you know you're not telling the truth, why would you plead that you are?
Got it.
And then that'll be easier for me to walk away.
So I think it's time to hear Sade's side of the story. So everyone, please welcome Sade to the show.
Arms crossed, like she's the victim.
The audacity you think that I did
Arms
that to you.
crossed, like you're the victim, right?
You're the victim,
Sit your
I'm not
ass
the
down,
victim.
girl.
You sit your down.
Put your ass down and tell the story.
Alright.
How do you feel about what she said? I can already see your body language. You are closed off to this. So how do you feel?
Upset.
Yeah, makes
She's
sense.
lying.
Okay.
Everything she's telling us, she's lying.
So I'm gonna ask you directly: were you involved in the robbery
No.
at all? Okay then. And how does it feel to be accused of this crime?
But what am I lying about, though?
You're lying about the whole story. First off, you called me and told me the whole situation that happened.
No, you called me.
Stephanie, you didn't call my phone and
I
told
was
me
on
that you
the
got
phone.
rolled.
I was on the phone with someone who the boss that was watching the camera,
Uh-huh.
and you called on the other line.
And so you telling me I can't call you at all?
But
And
I
if
thought
I
I
did, I
called
didn't?
you. But I thought I called you.
But Stephanie, if I did call you, didn't call you, doesn't matter. I didn't rob you.
I didn't say you did, but you know who.
So
Whoever did it did not rob you. You was at the wrong place at the wrong time. That's what happened. Who's gonna come to the shop on that day? Please
so
tell
I gotta
me.
ask you:
So what happened to the coworker?
Do you know who did it?
Nobody robbed her, my love. Whoever robbed her, they got caught. I mean, whoever robbed her got caught, so it doesn't even matter.
What you mean it don't matter? If I feel like you were involved and you want to keep being friends,
How you
it does
feel that I
matter.
did it?
I literally just connected all the dots. I didn't say you did it. Stop saying that you did it. Because you don't got the balls or the brains for that. At all. You don't.
Wow.
Let's be
And
real.
you got the money to get robbed, bitch.
It was only $40. You right.
You was on the weekend. For a month. Like,
Sade.
please don't.
Sade,
Please don't do that.
do you know who did it?
No.
I know. Did you know that it was about to happen?
No.
So what's your version of that night?
I
You
was in
started
a
to say
shelter, my love.
You
I was
in
in a shelter with my baby father and my son.
you was in a shelter.
Yes.
And then so what happened? You got a call, or she called you? You called her? Be clear.
I will remember. I don't even care if I called her or if she called me. But at the end of the day, it happened. She got robbed, and it is what it is.
Got it. Okay.
She want to be friends.
I don't want to be your friend. I don't.
Did your coworker call in sick that day? She said that on that day, on the 16th, that
My love, Stephanie, I'm so sorry to interrupt you.
yeah.
Stephanie,
Who was I supposed to
when
be
I was in
working
the shelter, I told you I did not want to work no more, didn't I?
with? Okay, but who was I supposed to be working with that night? Someone that you know, right?
Yes.
Someone that didn't just come in magically, right?
She,
And I was
does she
left by
come in the way?
myself.
I have a
And
question.
I
Does
was
she
just
come in all
left,
the
but
time?
I was just left by myself.
Does she come in all the time?
Bro.
Does she comes in all the time? Does
Magically,
she
she
calls
just
out
had
all the
car
time?
problems that day.
She calls
So
out
then
all
if
the
it
time.
wasn't child, it was definitely hers, what I'm saying. But you still know who it was.
Do you feel like she tarnished your name in the community?
Of course. All the girls was talking. Nobody believed that I did it but her. Her little dumbass.
Everyone thinks that it was her. Because you know why? I connect the dots.
How was your friendship before this incident?
It was great. There was some sneaky things that she do. There was jealousy things that she
You
do.
too. Like I said, we had hurdles. I let them know that. But the point of the hurdles is not even it. Because if real friends could get over hurdles, real friends is not getting over this though.
And I sure
That's
think
not
over
real.
it. Oh, wow.
So you feel like she was selfish?
Yes. And jealous.
Selfish and jealous, okay.
Yes.
Have you reached out to her since all this has happened?
Yes, I did. I'm the one that confronted her in the situation. When she got robbed, I called her and everything. I looked for her. I told her like I missed her, and then she had a nasty attitude with me. A year later, I reached out again. I waited, and I reached out to her. So I'm just gonna answer. It's gonna tell everything for
What
her.
do you miss about your friendship the most?
That our friendship. To be able to cry to her, talk to her about anything.
Because that was your confidant. Because you met at 15. And so for 15, as young women, having babies, figuring out how to deal with men, life, careers, this was the person you turned to.
Yes.
And have you found somebody to do that with since?
No.
Okay. And have you found anybody to do that with since? You haven't? Okay. What has she missed out on in your life?
Me getting an apartment, me graduating.
Big moments. Because I heard you say you were homeless, so that's a big moment for you to go from a shelter to getting your own apartment. That's big. Congratulations. Now, without the hostility, that's why I asked you that question, so I get a baseline of where y'all were and where you possibly right now. What do you want to say to her? I know she's accused you, and I know you feel as if she tarnished your name. What do you want to say before I unlock this truth?
I wish her nothing but the best, and I didn't do nothing to her.
Okay. Well, I think it's time to unlock this truth.
Oh, that's fucked. I knew they was gonna get into it.
So my examiner asked 4 questions.
Oh yeah.
My examiner asked, on the night of the robbery, were you at the shelter? Sade, you said you were. The truth is, Sade was at the shelter that night. My examiner asked, did you call your coworker to warn them not to come into work that day? Sade says she didn't. The truth is, Sade did not call the coworker.
Yo, damn it,
asked,
fucking to the
do you have direct knowledge of anyone connected to the robbery? Sade says she does not. The truth is, Sade does not have direct knowledge of anyone connected to the robbery.
They gotta say,
All right, this 4th one is a big one. My examiner asked, Sade, did you participate in this robbery in any way? And Sade, you said you did not. And the truth is, Sade did not participate in this robbery at all.
So if you were telling the truth, why would you wait all these years to tell the truth?
Jeez,
Don't slap me like that. You be respectful. Stop slapping you right on the stage.
because you said I'm
Hold on. What's going on right now? Hold on. Because when you answered the question, I understood her direct anger. Because she's finally been vindicated. And as much as you went through PTSD with this, and what you experienced is way worse. I'm so sorry. She's had her own PTSD from this moment now, because now inadvertently she's lost a confidant, a friend. She's also had her character tried, and that's hard.
like,
Because this is what I know about trauma. The part of us that experienced that trauma wants to understand why.
I do. So I'm not
This is
sure
what I'll tell you. This is what I'll tell you. Trying to ask yourself the why is never going to help you to heal. It's never going to help you to heal. Because the why is that it happened.
She was at the wrong place at the wrong
And
time.
you didn't deserve
And I
it.
called her.
You didn't deserve it.
No, Stephanie.
It really hurt me.
And I was hurt too, though. Now give me a hug. What's up?
Listen, it's going to take both of y'all some time to heal. It's going to take time.
I would never hurt her. I'm so sorry. I would never hurt her. She was my best friend. I was there for everything. Everything.
I know. There is healing that can happen here. And I think a good first step in that healing is to apologize.
I did, didn't I?
I don't think she
Do it
heard
again. I apologize. And I'm glad that you were not involved. Thank you for finally giving me the truth.
No problem. I just wanted to clear my name.
It's going to take some time. And I also believe that when y'all are younger, y'all already talk to each other foul anyway. So that's why watching this relationship, I was like, this is how they talk to each other. Like, because I was trying to gauge, like, is this new? But even when you said, bitch, get up, give me a hug. I'm like, oh, okay. This is what it is. So, be there for each other, all right? I wish y'all the best of luck.
Yeah.
All right.
They fight on Toe this business. Yo, Toe, they fight on Toe, Tanya business on